G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So today I'm going to do a little versing video. We're going to verse KFC chocolate mousse against Red Rooster's chocolate mousse. Will we love to taste it? Who will be the winner? Now, I can already tell you that I reckon KFC's already won it on value, but for taste, we'll soon find out. Now, there's a sweet little deal. Well, it's a sort of a sweet little deal. It's a bit of a strange one, really. Sweet little deal on the app for Red Rooster, where you can get $9.95 Ripper chips and chocolate mousse. Now, the catch here is, this is why it's a bit strange, you actually have to spend $10 to get the $9.95 deal. So that's a bit bit ridiculous, really. So the least I can spend more is 50 cents. So I'm going to whack tomato on the Ripper roll, and we will at least get the mousse for cheap. So folks, I won't say too much more. I'm going to head in, grab the goods, and I'll circle back to you with both chocolate mousses. Let's get them. Rightio, time to get jiggy with it. Now, I had a quick squeeze in this bag. They put it separate. I have a feeling the Red Rooster one is frozen. You don't love to see that. One good thing, both places gave me spoonage. So we got the spoons. Now, KFC double chocolate mousse with caramel fudge sauce with the Red Rooster. I didn't realize that. So I've never tried the Red Rooster one before. It's time to give it a crack. But just before I do, I got to grab the rest of the things that are in the bag. So we should have regular chips. Your beauty, mate. A couple of escapees in there. You know the deal. Got to have a chip. And our Ripper roll. Can't lie, folks. That feels quite weighty. Serviettes. Always a good thing. Escapees. Now, we're going to have to break with tradition, of course, and try the mousses first. Is it still mousse or is it mousses? Like mices and mices or mice. Yeah, let's go off this and get onto it. What the hell is that? Chips are a bit of a fail today. Not up to scratch for a Red Rooster. Anywho, let's get on to these guys. Now, I have tried, of course, the Colonel's mousse, double mousse. Now, they're both the same size, so that's 95 grams. I'm sure I saw 95 grams on here somewhere. Oh, 92, so it's a couple of grams less KFC, but it's more than $1 cheaper. Anywho, let's try it first, and then I'll circle back to you with the numbers. Let's hope this isn't frozen, because I have a feeling it is. Bloody tag stuck under there. Yeah, looks frozen. It's pretty poor form, isn't it? Giving you a frozen thing. Well, we've got to wait half an hour for it to, or more, for it to defrost. Oh man, that's not Eatswa. You know what? Screw it. I'm giving it to KFC. I know what KFC tastes like. It is cheaper. This is going to have to be phantasmagorical and out of sight for me to change my mind. Although it has got the little bits on top like KFC one does. We'll see that when we open it. Oh, I'm going to change my mind a little bit here, because I thought that was like fully frozen, but once you whack it in your gob, it's actually not too bad. It's sort of just on the brink. Oh, look at that caramel in there. It's got nice sauce, caramel sauce. I didn't know that this Red Rooster has caramel sauce in it. Oh, look, more in there as well. Whoa. And I'm not the biggest fan of caramel, but this actually works once you can get through it. this could be going the other way. Spoke too soon. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? Look at that. Yeah, baby. Stitch that. So we've had quite a husky hit of that one. Let's try this one from the Colonel. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Lovely jubbly. Ditch that. We don't want that mess everywhere. Finger looking good. Now, seeing we got 2 different spoons, let's use 2 different spoons. I do think, though, this is going to be the better one. It is double chocolate. Looks totally on point. Oh yeah, baby. And it ain't frozen. But with all that being said, this is going to be difficult now. Well, it ain't half frozen. And it tastes like mousse. I'm loving it. I've got to do it, folks, for value, which I'll tell you the price in a minute. I'm going to give it to KFC. The Colonel gets it, but only just. That caramel sauce does hit in a good way. Not a time where size matters, because there's only 3 grams different. And KFC, $3.25. Red Rooster, $4.50. Can you believe that? If you bought it on its own. I know we got the little deal, but $4.50. And it's only 3 grams bigger. So guys, I got to give it to KFC, but for taste and value, but for taste, it was very close. That caramel sauce is a good addition. And even if that was thawed out properly, I still reckon KFC would just get over the line. Let's try that. Look at that. But it was good to try, finally, Red Rooster, because I was never going to go in and pay $4.50 for one of these things on its own. And like I said, even though it looks a lot bigger, it ain't, because it's shorter too. It's only 3 grams different. Different kind of taste too, but I'm not saying don't get this one. If you can get it in a deal, don't pay $4.50. That's just ridiculous. But it does taste good with that caramel. I wasn't expecting that. Anywho, KFC's the winner today, as you'd probably expect. Value and taste. Let's check this guy out. I had to pay an extra 50 cents to get this deal, which is, I just think, unbelievable. Paying, like getting a deal, and then you got to pay extra than the deal to get it. It's like, no, that just is not. It's not a good thing. Ooh, let us going everywhere. Maybe I need a burger holder for this thing. Now, it should have tomato and all sorts on it. I'm going to end up with lettuce in my mousse. You don't want that. So that's your Rooster roll. I won't open it up because the lettuce is going to go everywhere. Got your tenders, my favourite. Now, tenders, I will definitely give it to, and I think I have in the past, I'd give it to Red Rooster. They're the best. Let's see if they still are. Oh yeah, baby. Best in the business. So it's just pretty basic. We got some tomato on it, apparently. Is it tomato in there? Yep. So we got tenders, tomato, lettuce, and I think it's got that herb mayo on it. You probably could have changed that, but I'm not real sure. Anyway, folks, if you're wondering, like I said, that might look different, like a big difference, but it's not. If you can go by what it says on the packaging. 93 grams, 92 was it? Bloody hell. 92 grams and 95 grams, and I did get lettuce. Lettuce in my mousse. Who wants some lettuce in their mousse? Anywho, guys, it's time to love yous and leave yous. I've got to scoff the rest of this. Get onto these chips. They're already a bit cold. Chips were trash today. Red Rooster, it's not like you. Usually they're pretty good. This guy, I'm loving it. It's a doozy. So if you grab that little deal, you can whack on something extra sauce for 50 cents or cheese or tomato. And that deal, if you're willing to stuff around and pay $10 to get a $9.95 or over $10 to get a, because you can't do it for exactly $10. If you're willing to pay over $10 to get a $9.95 deal, which I think is just absolutely ridiculous. But I had to do it, and of course I didn't go much over. Not ended up $10.45. 50 cents for some tomato. That's available. What I'm getting at is, I know it sounds quite long-winded, but what I'm getting at is you can get it for the next 10 days. It's still available, I think, for 10 days. Anyway, folks, that's me. I'm out of here. Time to stop jabbering on. You know who's the winner. Hit KFC if you want a mousse. But that was pretty close to in taste. Not value, just taste. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. And that's one thing I'll give this. It is pretty fresh. Bye-bye.